The winter storms, we prepare for those by watching the local weather stations, all of them. We got, Channel 8, 6, 13, 59. We watch those. We also watch websites like NOAA, the AccuWeather, the Weather Channel. And the biggest thing we're looking for is timing and the amount. That's what we're looking for. And then the staffing is we have 9 individuals, which is including the parks, full-time employees, that we try to take care of all the events with that staff. If we're running 24-hour shifts, we're going to have 2 CDL drivers on both those shifts working the larger trucks. Then we'll have 2, they'll most likely still have CDLs, but they'll work side streets, maybe 3, but we still have to take care of town hall property, all the sidewalks and stuff out in front of our facility. The maintenance that we do, we try to do that ongoing. When we're not pushing or salting, we'll be flipping plows, take care of welds that need to be taken care of on the salt spreaders for plows whatsoever. We also have hoses and things for hydraulics that we maintain. That's the biggest thing in the beginning of the storm that we look for, is the amount and the time. It's 24/7, 365. We have on-call staff. At least one person is on call 24/7. It rotates through the staff, and we try to schedule it so that we're not waiting on the police to call for a snow event. We schedule ahead of time. So we're proactive, not waiting on it to happen. We want to be proactive. All the holidays, if it's snowing on Christmas, we're working. If it's snowing on Christmas Eve, New Year's, it doesn't matter. We 24/7 operation, no different than the police or fire. Not only do we have the staffing here with the Parks Department, myself, Mike Smith, which is a Deputy Street Commissioner to me, we do in large events, we will get with water and wastewater, which have some personnel there that also will push snow if their schedule allows. So the whole town works as a team. If needed, we'll get some personnel from another department. We have John Deere loader, which we load all of our salt into our salt spreaders. We have 2 large salt trucks, single axle, that we use with salt spreaders and 10-foot plows. We have a 1-ton with a small salt spreader and a plow on it as well, and that can be used on side streets, or if something breaks down, we have that to put on the main thoroughfares, which is our #1 priority, is the main thoroughfares for the plowing and the salting. We have 4 pickup trucks with plows. We have a gator that we take care of town hall, police department, fire department, and Main Street as well. If we have an ice event, we will be out pre-treating for ice. And depending on the temperature, we have clear lane salt that we use, which works down to 0, a little bit below 0, but it takes a little longer to work. If we have ice and it's like the temperatures that we're going to see this weekend, below 0 wind chills, we can add in some beet juice that we have on site. We'll mix that with a clear lane, which makes it work at a much lower temperature than the standard clear lane salt. When we're working ice compared to snow, ice is, you have more worries than just the roadways being covered in ice. You have to deal with power lines coming down while you're working. You have to worry about trees coming down while you're working. So you have to make sure all the chainsaws are ready. We have enough bar oil, we have fuel, and you never know what you're going to come up against. The amount of snow does determine the routes that we take as far as side streets versus main streets. The main thoroughfares, that's a given no matter what, whether we get a ½ inch or we get freezing rain, the thoroughfares are #1. If we get 3 inches or more here at our shop, we will do the side streets. Indianapolis does not do side streets until 6 inches or more. We try to get there with 3 inches or more, especially being we are a walking school district. So we're trying to make sure that the families can get to school, which in the past has been very well. We have not had too many school closings due to snow. With the thoroughfares, if the snow's coming down, we have to plow, which is well before the 3 inches. We're plowing, so any salt that we do put down is actually working. We will keep plowing till the snow is over. We clear all roads, turn lanes, then we'll salt it. The salt is a great tool, but it needs traffic to work. Then on the side streets, we try to get the personnel in here a couple hours after it starts, so they're actually pushing 2-3 inches of snow. That way, once you have the route done, you're not going back over the same street 3 times. You can kind of get it once, maybe twice, and it's done. You'll still do 3 to 4 passes on that side street to get it curb to curb, because we do the curb to curb to make sure our drains are clear. Once everything starts melting, we have plugged drains with ice and snow. It's really a lot of work to get them dug out. The plows that we run rubber blades on those so that it's not steel on the road. We have too many manholes We have too many water valves, gas valves in the street, bridges. If you had steel blades, you would tear your equipment to pieces, and also the structures in the ground. So we do have rubbers on all of our plows. We don't have any that are all just steel. The residents could help the street department during snow events is wait till the snow is over and we've already done your road or street before you shovel your driveway. Because we're going to push it to the curb, and if you've already shoveled your driveway and we come by, the snow will be pushed back there. If you wait until we get done and do it, we'll try not to ever get back there. We only want to do it one time right. The other thing is if we have a large enough snowfall to do the side streets, is to park in your driveway if you can, not on the roadway. More road to get plowed. We're not going to plow your car in, and less likelihood to have any damage done. Being we are a walking school district, it's very important that the residents take care of the sidewalks for the kids walking to school.